just a second. Before, as you respond, I will give you a minute. I would want you to also address the issue of the travel agency.
I'm working on a system whereby may come to a time when we may require that no employment agency charges anyone for getting them a job, and that the money that the employment agencies make should be coming from the company that has hired them to hire. Set up as together an oversight mechanism and a community feedback mechanism, and we have given a toll-free number of 0800 2222223. That is 0800 with 5 2s and a 3 for migrant workers who are outside the country to report distress issues and cases.
Can't we as governments, and let me now say that, can't they be prioritized? Can't we see, you see, because these people were trying to go out for jobs. Yes. That was their end game. And they have been conned. And as we're trying to figure out, there are 1 million jobs, or 1,000 or whichever, can't we prioritize this group of people in the sense that, not that we are saying they just be sent for whatever, but we can look at the skill set and what is up for offer, so that we also show some empathy and, you know, understanding that we can start solving some of their problems.
Actually, there is a big problem, and this is something we have to look, because yes, you have signed a lot of bilateral agreements, but now we don't see the benefit of those bilateral agreements. Tutasaidika aje? Now, like with the ones of German tulisikia iko lakini hatuoni, tutasaidika aje? Why don't you come up with something, a system that kama kuna ya Germany tuende pale mahali fulani tukiin tuone kama bado iko ama watu washachukua. Come up with a system. I know there is mechanism that we can handle these things.
Bwana Waziri, as a way of showing empathy to us, as a way of wiping tears in our eyes, as a way of giving us a second hope in life, in these bilateral agreements that you have in your ministry, and recently we saw in Germany, please consider us, give us priority. We will really appreciate.
Hatuna kazi, tuluza mashamba, pikipiki, kila kitu. Hata mimi leo kukuja hapa sijakuwa na transport, nimerukia trailer hii inaendanga Mombasa. Wakaniachia pale hivi. Bwana Waziri, kindly accord us with necessary assistance. Wewe ni mtu wa maendeleo chap, and we recognize your competency in this government. We believe in you, sir. We know you will make it.
Former properties linked to one of the suspects spread across Nairobi, Eldoret, and Machakos counties have already been identified, and efforts are ongoing to trace them and establish more properties which include other suspects, despite the fact that the majority of them are clothed under the guise of third parties. The agency did go to Eldoret. Our investigators were in Eldoret last week, and we have a list of the 1,200 victims who are defrauded, and managed several of them who provided receipts issued to them after making their payments. Caveat has been placed on 21 motor vehicles registered under the names of the key suspects. First Choice Recruitment Consultants Agency Limited operated for 7 bank accounts domiciled in 5 different banks within the county between 2020 to 2023. The accounts received about 300 million, with majority of the money withdrawn in cash just below the reporting threshold, clearly depicting money laundering scheme as defined under Section 3(4) of the Proceeds of Crime and Anti-Money Laundering Act. 27 of the bank accounts belonging to the key suspects are being analyzed to trace the money flows, since majority of the bank accounts have 0 balances as of now, while the rest have negligible balances despite the accounts having transacted huge amounts of money during the period of interest to our